Well, hello and welcome to another Moto Showcase. I'm X0 and today I am going to show you how to disassemble and assemble back the front fairing area of the Yamaha R3 2019-2020 version. This is if you are doing anything for the front area, maybe your radiators, or if you want to do some maintenance and stuff. So I will be showing you the step-by-step guide on how to remove and install it back. So let's just start with the front panel area, which is over here. Okay, to start off, we will be removing the rear seat. Remove the two bolts with the same size 4 Allen key, which will reveal two other bolts, and then we will remove the seat so that it makes it easier to maneuver through this panel over here. So let's just start by removing the seat, then I will show you how to remove the panel. So with the back seat removed, as I mentioned before, there is the two bolts holding the front seat. So you will need a size 8 socket wrench to remove it, and that should take care of the seat and it should slide right out. Alright, so with the seat removed, you'll need to take off this section here, which is hiding actually a bolt for the whole fairing. Right, so we need to remove these two bolts here with a size 4 Allen key, and then there will be a rubber tab somewhere here which you need to pull out, and then it's all being held by some plastic tabs. So let me just remove the bolts first, and I will show you how to remove the tabs. Okay, so I got the bolts removed. I mentioned there will be a rubber tab somewhere here you need to pull out, and then got to slowly pull out all the plastic tabs which is holding on. There we go. So let me just show you on the other side. Like I mentioned, there's this rubber tab which is being held inside here, and then there's all the plastic tabs all the way around, and also over here as well. Alright, next we will be removing this panel over here. This houses the signal light wire connection, which we'll need to unplug. There will be a size 4 pole over here, a push pin right at the front, and two push pins right below. Then you should be able to pull it out. This section here is all being held by the same plastic tabs like before. Okay, so with the panel off, we can take a look inside. Here was the Allen bolt screw, the two push pins. Let's move this wire away. Put two push pins we have to remove, and of course there is the one more push pin at the top there. Okay, don't forget when you remove, just slide it backwards, and then it should pop out when you take off from the plastic panel here. Okay, later on we need to remove this bolt over here, alright, which holds the whole fairing in place. But for now, as you can see, I have removed the signal light wires, which should route down through there, and remove it so that later on when we remove the fairing, the signal light will come along with it. Okay, next we will go to the underside of the fairing. It's being held by one screw over here, one over here, and another two more, one over here and one up top over there. Once we remove this, we should be able to remove the entire fairing from there. Okay, so now we are just left with the fairing bolts. Just need to remove this one over here, and the one up top, and we should be able to pull it out by removing some of the pins, the rubber pins, as the same as the one over here, and the fairing should come off. Alright, so now we will have to remove all the rubber pins, one in front here, one at the top, and then we will push it forward. The whole fairing should come off. There we go. So let's see. That's the inner side. I mentioned the rubber tab. One more up here, and then as you can see, the front is being held, where you have to push it forward to remove it, over here and over here. Alright, and there we go, the fairing's out. Okay, so we have just removed one side of the front fairing. Just do the same thing for the other side, and you should have all your front fairings removed, and you can do whatever servicing you require. It can get quite tricky for the sections with the plastic pins, and just take note of all the rubber tabs where you need to pull out. Okay, let's now carry on with the assembling of the fairings. Right, so now it's time to install back the side fairing. This time I'm going to do something different. I've just installed the inner portion, you can see, with the screws all installed, and then with the wire already routed. There's the holder there anyway, you can see somewhere over here. So I'm just gonna try to avoid and put through the wire first. Then I'm gonna hook the front, and then there's this one more tab here and one more tab here where you need to slide it in, and then after that there is of course the rubber tab and the rubber tab at top. Alright, so let's go. As I mentioned, putting the wires through. Alright, so that's about it for that, and this will be the complicated part. Let me just adjust the wires a bit. Okay, so start off the front, push it in, then the middle, push it in. Wait, let me just get this properly. Okay, then oops, it just came out. Just get this one right. Actually, you can just slide it in. I don't know why it's snapping, but as you can see, fits just nice. And then rubber tab is located, push it in, and then the tab at the top, the tank. There you go, faster install. Alright, so now we need to do back the wiring and put back the panels for the top and the back. Alright, now that the fairing is in place, don't forget to screw the two Phillips screw which we missed out earlier, and then all the fairing screws, one over here, one in the middle, and of course the one at the bottom here. And then we will carry on to the panels, the one at the top and the side one, and we should be done. Okay, now let's put back the top panel. Just need to maneuver through, line everything, make sure the inner thing is inner panel is, let me just put the top part first, then slot in bottom part. Everything should line up. Then you need to press down the tabs and all the holes should align. What's important is you need to use the push pin, which has the rubber washer for the top part. I'm not too sure why, but yeah, since they gave it like that, I'm just going to use it as it is. And then of course the bottom push pins, one more, and left with the size 4 Allen key screw, which is the bottom here, and the top panel is done. Okay, now back to the side panel. Don't forget all the plastic tabs. Just need to be careful because it tends to bend, so you need to maneuver it a bit while you push it in. So what I do is I will use the one where it has the rubber tab first, so that it's all aligned nicely. You can put your hand inside, push it in, then start pushing in all the plastic tabs. I can get it in. Right, this one, then this one over here. Okay, let me just put it properly so that it doesn't damage the tabs inside. Just trying to get all the tabs to go inside all its allocated holes. This one over here, I can't get it in. You can see it's not so easy. Just need to take some time and maneuver it slowly. Alright, there you go, and now it starts to go in. And then one more over here. This one doesn't go in so good. Okay, then there's the one over here, and then just need to put back the bolts, and then we will be done for this too. Now what's left is just the seat now. Slot it in, just slide in place, then the holes should align. Just get your socket, screw it back in, and then of course the seat panel that goes behind the seat. Just need to line it up. Just move the plastic out of the way, and then using the size 4 again, screw back the screws. And then last of all, the seat, pillion seat, which completes the install. Well, that concludes the disassembly and assembly of the front fairing for the 2019 Yamaha R3. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any feedback or any suggestions, just leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more Moto Showcase and the Yamaha R3. This is X0 signing out.